Joining us now from Washington is Catherine Lotrionte, who is CyberProject Director at Georgetown University. It's good to talk to you. Thanks very much for being here. And let's start with who might be behind this attack. It's something that is the big mystery here. Is it a government? Is it individuals? Who are we talking about?
So, Rick, thank you for having me. First, at this point, I don't think anybody has an idea of who might be behind it. I mean, we've seen this is not the first ransomware cyber attack. It could be states or state affiliated with organized crime members. So I don't think anybody has a complete picture, and it may take a long time before we do have that picture as to who are the perpetrators.
Now, I'm sure a lot of people have heard the terms ransomware, and these cyber attacks seem to be happening with more frequency. Talk to us about the difference between this particular attack compared to the WannaCry virus that we heard about and talked so much about back in May.
Sure. Well, some have said, in analyzing the actual virus, some of the cybersecurity experts have said that they may be related, in fact. But the scale and the rapid pace of the spreading of this virus is what makes it significantly different than WannaCry. In addition to the fact that this virus does not have a kill switch, meaning it's making it much more challenging and difficult to shut this down and to contain the problem. And therefore, you're seeing it spread quite far across continents and countries, and we don't know when it will stop.
You know, we heard about the ransom demands, and I'm just wondering if you have any thoughts on the fact that it's a $300 Bitcoin demand. I mean, you think about somebody being kidnapped and having a ransom of, say, $1 million. Why such a small amount, $300 in Bitcoin? Does that stand out to you?
The way it stands out is it was the same amount that was demanded for during the WannaCry ransom attack. So I think that's also part of the thought that these are connected, maybe some of the same folks, or at least certainly they're using some of the same techniques in terms of the original exploit.
And the frequency, we mentioned that these seem to be happening with more frequency. Am I right about that?
Yeah, we've heard testimony. There's been testimony for a while now from our senior national security officials, including the Director of National Intelligence, warning in their threat briefings to Congress and to the public that the risk and the incidence of ransomware is on the rise, and they anticipate this only increasing.